All right, so I just wrapped up another trading session for the day, trading my 10 PA accounts on Apex Trader Funding. As you can see, I ended up making around $256 in 10 of my accounts. So I made just over $2,500 in profit today. My other 10 PA accounts, I didn't take a trade. I only took one trade a day. And I only like to trade 10 accounts at one time. So like I said, only one trade today. I want to go over that recap for you guys. I think this will be pretty valuable for you. By the way, I've been a little bit inactive on this channel. I just got really busy with some other stuff last week with the 4th of July. But I should be back in full force going forward on this channel. So be sure to subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I did take one trade. This is on gold today, gold futures. So first let me go into my Discord because I actually planned for this trade I took this morning, literally last night. Okay, so last night, as you can see, yesterday at 10:15 p.m., I said gold should be looking bullish for tomorrow morning. We can see this is what the chart looked like. This is a 4-hour time frame. So I was really zoomed out, really looking at the bigger time frames before I'm looking at confirmations to actually enter a trade, right? I want to understand the structure of the market. What has the higher probability? Is going long going to be a higher probability, or is going short going to be a higher probability, right? So as you can see, basically gold has been a nice uptrend for a while. And basically we pulled back straight to our 4-hour EMA, which also lined up with our old support. Okay, back here if you see my mouse. And we're starting to get some green Heikin-Ashi candles going forward and potentially pushing us back to these highs. Okay, so that's kind of what I was watching. So I knew overnight we could potentially trade up or trade sideways, and we can have some nice opportunities for the next morning, like I was saying. Now, if you take a look at my chart here, as you can see, the left side of my screen is the 4-hour time frame on gold. So before the market opened today, right, I posted that message at 10:15 around right here. As you can see, we had a nice uptrend pretty much all night long. Obviously, I was sleeping, so I couldn't trade this. But if we zoom into the 5-minute, right, that kind of gave me, again, I wanted to look for longs, right? If the 4-hour time frame is in green Heikin-Ashi candles, it's in an uptrend. The 1-hour time frame was also in an uptrend, green Heikin-Ashi candles, right? What does that mean? That means I'm automatically going to have a higher probability if I just take a long. And obviously, I don't want to go long anywhere, right? Because price can pull back. So what I like to do, the way I trade, is I'd like to get in on the pullbacks. Okay, so if we take a look at the 5-minute time frame, this is where we understand the bigger time frame market structure. I can start zooming in. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom into the 5-minute. We had a nice uptrend structure. We're trading above our VWAP and our EMA. And basically from here, right, the market opened right when this turns black. So I'm going to zoom into this. Market opens right here. And basically what I'm telling people, if I go back to my Discord this morning at 6:56 a.m. my time, I said, as long as we hold above VWAP, I'll be interested in going long on pullbacks on gold. Okay, so this is basically what the chart looked like. This is a 2-minute time frame. I said, as long as we hold this pink line, right, I'm interested in going long on these pullbacks. I just want to wait for my entry confirmations. People in this group already know what those are. So if I go back here, let's go back to the charts. Now I can go even smaller. I can zoom in to the 2-minute, right? This is the right side of my screen, and I can get a good entry going long. So let me actually move myself to the bottom left. Okay, so if you look at the right side of my screen, as you can see, basically I sent that message out right here, right? I'm looking for pullbacks to hold above this VWAP. We basically pull back to this support here, pull back. We got some decent volume, not the volume I wanted on these lows. It could have been higher, but if you guys don't know how I trade, the main confirmations I'm looking for is I'm looking for a MACD to cross, I'm looking for green Heikin-Ashi candles, and I'm looking for some volume, okay? So as you can see, we got a little bit of volume here, got some reversal candles, and then from there, kind of went up. And the MACD was about to cross right here, but I didn't want to take this trade right at the resistance, right? I prefer to get in lower. So again, the MACD looked like it was going to cross, and then it didn't. So let me zoom in even more so you guys can really see this. And we end up actually crossing right here, okay, on this candle. But as you can see, this candle closed kind of bad. It kind of closed as a reversal candle. So if I go to normal candles, I'm on Heikin-Ashi right now, we can see this kind of closed as a reversal candle. So I couldn't trust that this volume came from buyers. What I ended up doing was waiting for another like solid candle. I want to see a bigger body. I don't want to see a big wick at the top. So we actually got that right here. Now, the problem again was I would have had to enter at 387, and this lined up with this resistance. So what I actually ended up doing was I'm like, okay, if I miss this trade and we break highs, which was my thought process, right? I just didn't want to enter right at resistance. I'm okay with missing the trade, right? I was kind of in that mindset, but I told myself, you know what? I'm just going to put a limit order. And if I get filled, I'll have a super low risk entry. So what I did was I put a limit order right at 85 because again, this is my confirmation candle. Then we had another green candle after this. And right here, I was like kind of getting FOMO. I was like, man, I should enter this. I should enter this. I was like, I'm just going to trust it. I'm not even going to look at the screen. We ended up getting a nice pullback here. I got filled right at 85, basically where I pulled back to. The reason I put it at 85 was because this is right by this last low here. So I knew if we do pull back, right, we should be able to hold this level. Okay, so I had my limit order there, got filled right at 85. We ended up jumping back up. Then we kind of chopped around for a little bit, and then I simply waited for volume to kick in, right? When you're entering on this lower volume candles, you don't know when the big buying is going to come in. So again, going into this trade, I had the mindset of, for one, I don't want to chase the trade. I'm going to let it come to me, which it did. It got filled. And I also had the mindset that since I'm entering on lower volume, I'm going to expect it to be choppy for a little bit, right? I'm not going to expect the trade to just moon right away like all the videos you see online, right? I expected it to be choppy. That's exactly what it did. And then until we got close to resistance and all of a sudden big buying came in, and we broke the high day, which was my target. It ended up going a lot farther than where I sold. I sold basically right at high day, gave myself a nice risk reward. I was only risking a few points on this. So I was happy with that trade. Couldn't complain about it. But, the main thing I want you guys to take away from this video, and going back to my Discord, basically I was updating people, just wanted to pull back a little bit more before I get my entry confirmations. Don't want to enter long, close to resistance. Kind of told you guys that. And at 747, I said fully out here at high day. But anyways, the main thing I want you guys to take away from this video today is you got to make a plan, right? Always go into the market with a plan. As you can see, I literally planned this trade last night. Okay, so I went into the day, not scrambling in my head, not overwhelmed by all the charts. I went into the day having a plan, knowing exactly what I was looking for. And once I saw it, I simply executed it and let it play out. Right? And that is the best way to trade, right? You gotta have a plan. And as long as you're following a strategy that has an edge in the market, for example, my setup has over a 70% win rate. I actually haven't lost a trade in over a week. And you're able to, be disciplined and actually follow that plan. That's where you're going to start being a consistently profitable trader. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up my trade recap for the day. I hope you guys all had a good trading day. Real quick before you go, I want to announce this is actually the last day we're doing this. Right now, we're running a special where you can get a free 7-day trial to my private inner circle group. Inside of here, I give trade ideas and alerts. I give updated levels throughout the day, and I trade live on Zoom every Tuesday and Thursday for this inner circle group. So this channel you see right here on Discord, where I'm, literally telling you what trades I'm taking, giving you market updates, trading live with you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is the group you'll get access to as a part of this. As you can see, this is what it's labeled inside our Discord. Anyways, if you guys want to join the inner circle, test it out. Like I said, I'm running a free 7-day trial. For anyone who joins today, this offer actually ends tomorrow. So if you want to join the free trial, be sure to join today before it goes back up to full price tomorrow morning. So anyways, guys, if you are interested, all you have to do is click on the first link in the description below, or just head over to this link right here. It's marketminutes.co/join. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll be trading live on Zoom, so I hope to see you inside of there and inside our Discord community as well.